In example 6, we're eliminating an extraneous line. We want to draw the graph of the function y equals 1 over 1 minus x. So let's go ahead and put this into our calculator. So we have 1 divided by, using parentheses, 1 minus x. And then we want to create our window. So let's go ahead and put -9, +9 for the minimum and the max for both the y and x. And now let's graph. So now when you see this graph, okay, it kind of gives us this representation of, we have this reciprocal function, but it has a line going through the value of 1 or approximately 1. And now if we take a look at this function, what is the domain of this function? Well, we know that the domain of this function, if we take a look at the denominator, tells us that we know that 1 minus x cannot equal 0, which means that x cannot equal +1. So therefore, when we look at this graph, we have an extraneous line that should not be there. So we need to come up with another window to make this look a lot clearer than what we see right now. So let's go ahead and change our window. So let's make this -4, and then +4, and then -4, and then +4. Okay, now still that's showing a line going through there. So we might need to create a little bit more, we might need to go maybe a little bit in a decimal, so we can maybe use a -4.7. Let's try 4.7 here, -4.7, and then 4.7. So as you can see here, some calculators are going to create this extraneous line. So if you're using the TI 384, you might have to, kind of do a little bit more research and investigating to get the clearer picture, because this is a reciprocal function. Now let's compare it to using Desmos. So if we use Desmos, 1 divided by 1 minus x. Okay, I think the first one that we did was -9 to 9. And this is, let's see, -9 to 9. Well, it automatically eliminates that. So it kind of works pretty well here. If we change this to -4 and +4, -4 and +4. So we can see here that Desmos works really well on graphing this particular function. And Desmos has probably got a lot more clear capabilities when you're going through these graphs, especially when you want to pinpoint a particular value or an intersection. And the other great thing is that it's free. So again, let's take a look at this graph here, what we finished with. So here we have 9. So you can see here is what we had, that we wanted to eliminate this extraneous line to get this. Now again, this happened on our TI graphing calculator, whereas we could see a lot better when we use Desmos.